you. G, as usual, I'm from T Positive Vibes. Guys, thank you for always subscribing. Thank you for always liking my videos. And my new subscribers, I really appreciate you because you always add on me a lot. And my returning subscribers, I really appreciate you so big. Guys, thank you for being patient with me. Though I got some problems that at least I have tried to clarify what the problem was. You know, these things of the network issues and the gadgets. You know, we are not white, so sometimes they disturb us somewhere somehow. So I'm sorry for that inconvenience, but still I insisted on because I had to make this live. Guys, I am Team Positive Vibe, Team Mara, Team Dimwango, and however person that supports the good things, the positive side, a person who appreciates what people have done, a person who really knows that in this world there are people who have done something onto this world. So guys, today I was so surprised. Where can I start from this live of mine? Oh guys, I didn't even greet you guys. Hello, how has been your morning? Has been your evening? How is your noon, guys? Depending on your time zone. I'm your girl Maria Khan, as usual. Connect to you, G. Don't forget that. Okay, guys. As you have been seeing the title of today, there how it goes. I mean, a live video, guys. Don't forget that. And I'm in a reaction one. I'm here to react. I'm a positive reactor, guys. Don't forget that. So, my title today is breaking news: the party at Dee and Mara's home has left haters confused. How and in which way, guys? Hashtag. I tagged someone, and that was not anyone else other than Qarol. Because you know, guys, I'm here to put Carrot in her position. Carrot has become a devil herself. Carrot has become everything that I can't even tell on this planet Earth. Carrot has been doing all the evil things to see that people are falling. But I thank God people are not falling. And as I told you, for us, we don't cease fire. Yeah, our channel is a channel of not insulting, a channel of positive things, positive advisors. We always teach, and the only thing we do, we don't insult. And another thing we do, we put people in their positions, and we always want people to learn their levels, to know their limits, and to know where they are supposed to stop. So guys, without wasting time, I was so surprised, guys. We had the party that took place at the villa. It wasn't the villa, it was the congrats mommy's home. So this all the children and all the family members had to gather, and this party was all about what? For those of you who did not attend that video, for us who saw the video, it was all about when the family, Dee Marwa and the brother and the rest of the family decided to organize a goat, and it was like a dinner sort of, yeah, it was a dinner party. So they organized that goat to thank their granny. It was their granny who had visited them, and they had to make a surprise party for her. So this, remember guys, I told you one thing in this world, guys, people forget that we have different cultures and norms. Yeah. Since we have different cultures and norms, sometimes we have to let other things go, because whenever an elder in the family comes in to visit, we get some ways in our culture how to welcome them, how to thank them, or in the way how to welcome their blessings. Because some cultures believe that if they do a certain thing or a different thing, or prepare a certain meal to an elder, they get the blessings. So guys, we have different cultures and norms. I told you that we have religions that we are attending to, but still our cultures are so needed. So guys, I was telling you about that party that took place at the congrats mom. This is not the villa this time, because we are used of the villa. No, this time it took place at Dee Marwa's, Dee Mwango's home and Mara's home, and the baby Junior's home, and the congrats mom. So that is their biological home where they were grown up from. They brought up from, so of that kind. So they were welcoming. I told you it was a party, but I was so surprised, guys. Excuse me, Tani. This you need to be worked on. The laptop stand. I want you to help me. Sorry guys, yeah. I was telling you about that issue. Um, about that issue of that party. So I was so surprised to see Carrot saying that, because Carrot was saying that I saw that party, my guys, but where was Caster? For those of you who saw Carol's video, uh, some time back, you had her, even you saw her title. She was like, where is Caster? Guys, let me ask you something. You know, Carol sometimes forgets. I don't, anyway, I don't blame her. Since far she doesn't move out of her seat, she doesn't go anywhere. She thinks that everyone has to sit there. Remember, guys, I told you, Carol, how many times will I put you in your position? Carrot, my small devil. Remember, these people are content creators. They have to go and look for content. So you never know that Granny had come in the time in which it wasn't proper. You know, guys, when Caster is not there, don't tell us that these people will be telling you wherever they are, or they'll be posting on your channel, on your Instagram to inform you where they are now, or the visitors that they are getting, and um, everyone that comes in the home and lives, they should inform you when to come and when to leave. How dare you ask that? Where was who? Caster. I get surprised so much to see this lady really, getting things that are not even not concerning her, because you're not her family member. I don't see the reason to why you should go and you should be bothered. Mhm. And leave alone that asking Caster. She was like, I was so surprised because for us in our culture, we are Africans. We eat posho. We are used of getting it very well. We even use hands. But I was so surprised to see Rocio being tortured. Have you seen the word? Have you heard the words that she used? That being tortured in Mara's home, being tortured how that when they told her to taste the millet flour or the millet posho. Sorry, it was the millet posho that they are prepared. You know that brown posho. Some of us call it brown posho. That they had prepared, and they are another posho which is brown. The brown posho they always eat. You know. So they also prepared some chapatis. It was a variety of food. So if I told they wanted her to taste, guys, let me ask you a question. Is there any problem? I told you, Carrot. Let me teach you now, guys. This lady, I told you, Rocio got married to an African man. And it's not a very big deal to taste the food. Remember, she has to taste it. She has to know the culture that she married in, how it goes, and what they eat. So as long as it's not going to harm her, there was no problem for her to taste. But this time, I don't know where Carrot got that mercy of feeling, a sympathy, of feeling, sorry, that I'm so sorry for my girl Rocio to see her eating that portion. Hey, let me ask you a question, Carrot. Do you remember when Dee Marwa has been was traveling to certain countries? And it's you yourself who said, remember, Dee Marwa would reach in some countries and say, I don't eat this, I have to look for this. And you said, no, that is not culture. You had to test all the food. Now, what is wrong with what's the difference between D and my Argentina lady, Mama Rocio? What's the difference between the two? So, Carrot, stop, coming out. I told you that you guys, one day you're going to eat your words. Remember when we were saying that whenever Dee goes, she has to look for organic food. She has to look for Jamaican food. Now, are you seeing? You're the same person who is feeling sorry. For me, that's why sometimes I tell you that stop, mentioning things that you regret tomorrow, or you forget that you said it. Because you can't just come out and start accusing people and talk about that. How do they start giving her this? Remember, this girl is also exploring. The husband is culture. Don't forget that. At least for Dee, it's a different thing because she was not married there. She was moving. But for Rocio has to taste so that she can know. And you have been the person who has been telling them that they always don't do that. They always pretend as if. So, my dear sister, you should stop those characters of pretending, and yet at the same time you are the same person who comes out and starts, condemning those ones who don't want, who don't want to do the things that they are supposed to do. They are trying to teach the lady how to eat. Yes, hello, Brenda. Wow, hello, my dear sister. I can see you. You're already in the house. Thank you. How is Nairobi? Hey, how is the weather there? Tell me. Because I've seen you posting that you're already in Nairobi. Okay, guys, I was still talking about this issue of Rocio testing the brown posho. What was wrong with Rocio testing that brown posho? Guys, so guys, I'm in Carrot. Next time, Carrot, if you're coming, just know that you're coming out not to condemn others, but you're just coming out to tell what? To tell what is on the table. And I was so surprised. Guys, I told you that we have different cultures and norms. Hmm? And at the Maras, they told us that when they were preparing this party, they had to prepare boiled goat's meat. Yeah, it was boiled goat's meat. Yes. So this boiled goat's meat is supposed to be, the soup is supposed to be taken by that elder. So I was still, oh, Sevelin man, hello guys, I can see you enjoying. Sevelin, my brother, how are you? How is the home so far? I can see. Yeah. Hello, hello. Guys, I can see there. Thanks for your support. I always appreciate you guys. Thank you for always being there for me. Yeah, we're still talking about that sauce, that the boiled goat, because they slaughtered a goat. So this is supposed to be prepared when it's what? Um, when that goat is boiled. So the elder is supposed to take the soup, the whole soup. And they believe in the process when the elder is taking the soup. Tanya Babs World, hello everyone. Hello Tani. Yeah, so in the process when they are taking, when the elder is taking soup, for them they believe that they are getting blessings. You understand, guys, very well. Don't misquote me. So for the rest, they're supposed to eat the goat's meat without soup. Have you gotten my point? Hmm? So this soup was given to their granny, and they were believing that in the process, when the granny is taking the soup, they are getting what? Blessings. But I was so surprised to hear Carrot saying, guys, now you see, yet as if she doesn't know the culture and the norms of Kenya. And he tends to be knowing everything. So that's why I'm getting so surprised. Hmm? I'm getting so surprised. And leave alone the soup side. She even went ahead and said, where is Castor? I told you on her title. She was asking where Castor was. That isn't Castor among the family members? Guys, I was telling you that sometimes we travel, sometimes we move. And there are some things that happen at home or take place at home when we are not supposed to be there, or when we are not there. There is no problem of not we attending. Guys, if at all they blessed their family, and Castor is a part of, because she was saying, if at all the granny was giving blessings, you get me? If I told the granny was giving blessings, isn't Castor a family member? Castor is a family member still, you know? But remember, Castor is not around. And people are not going to come out and start explaining to you by the way. And don't you think that you'll be knowing all people's secrets? People have secrets. I told you that even if they are YouTubers and they're common figures or they are celebrities, as I call them, sometimes they also have their secrets that they're not supposed to tell. Don't tell me that you're now becoming a police woman. Hmm? You're becoming an intelligence whereby you have to come and start, searching to know everyone in Dee Marwa's family where he or she is. Don't tell me now you're becoming. I'm not even. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not even in my moods because Carrot, you really took away my moods of speaking and of being happy. But I have nothing to do. For me, I told you guys that this woman will not take away my happiness. For me, I just enjoy her things. That's why I told you that I always pray for her to get 120 years, because I want to see Carrot. I want to see Carrot living. I want to see Carrot being ashamed by the legacy that he has left behind. Remember, I told the Carrot that whatever things you do, the things are going to turn against you. In the future, you'll be crying when your great-grandchildren are asking you, Grandma, what did you do? Tanya, I don't know I don't see you on my channel, bro. What happened? Um, Tanya Babs is asking something. Tanya Babs, I don't see you on my channel, bro. What happened? Is asking me. Okay, yes. Okay, Tanya was asking Sevelin man, try to find out, Tanya, the gadgets sometimes, the network. Just try to find out, you will see him. So I was saying that, guys, I'm praying for Carrot. And I know one day this thing is going to happen, because for us, we are going to live 120 years to see our legacy, to see what we've been doing. Because, guys, I told you, sometimes we get surprised, you know it better. When you just you see people bringing in your all the videos. Remember, people keep content. Machines are there. People keep all the evidences. That's why they say that you cannot hide the truth. Even if it's when the truth will still come out. Now she was here asking about Castor. What do you want from Castor? Carrot, let me ask you a question. My small devil. By the way, guys, I told you, you negative vibers. One day you're going to chew your words. That's why you're out of content. You always look for things that are not even concerning you. Things that have, I don't know how I can say it for sure. I don't know how I can say it. But I always get so surprised by Carrot whenever she says funny things. Because how can you wake up tomorrow and ask someone is family member? As who? As an in-law, as a sister, huh? As an auntie? So Carrot. So she was like, why didn't you wait for Castor to come? Who is Castor? Let me tell you. Let me ask you something. Remember, Castor is just an in-law there. She's just a girlfriend who is not even officially married to Baby Junior. We all know that. But even if she's there or not, things can still push on. People can still live. It's like sometimes asking, guys, we are eating food without salt. Yeah, even when you're hungry, I think hunger does not ask whether the food has salt or not. Guys, if I'm not so mistaken about that. So there are some people in the family that when they are not there, things still move on. Huh? That they were giving blessings. Isn't Castor a family member? A family member? Didn't she deserve to get? Hello, dear. Hello, Tash. I can see you there. How are you? Welcome to my channel. So I was still telling you, even if Castor is not there, things can still push on. People can still welcome the granny. Eh? And let me tell you something. They said that this lady came to bless the granny. What I know, the blessings, even if you're where. Let me tell you, Carrot, if you don't know the thing, you don't know how the thing go. We shall teach you how the thing go. You know, sometimes you forget that blessings follow us. Because we have many people who blesses us. Don't forget that. Because you always say, I love you, my viewers. You always bless me and you always love me. Does the love come directly to you wherever they are? Or they just no, or they come to you physical and they show you that love? I'm asking you, Carrot. Remember the thing, sometimes, guys, we are not supposed to be too emotional via these things of YouTube. We need to be real sometimes. There's no need to deceive about something. If you're looking for content, it's okay. Look for it in the better way. Look for it in the better way, not tarnishing others to be bad or not doing, some weird stuffs, those kind of things that that Carrot does always. Accusing, bringing fake evidences which are not there. She always tells us that she has the receipts, but you end up at the day when the receipts are fake, when they are not even existing at any zero moment. So my dear Carrot, to put you in your position, whether Castor is there or not, things have to push on. And I've been telling you, the blessings will follow her if you don't know it. Hey, I'm forgetting you, Jezebel. Okay. You people who do satanic things, you don't believe that everywhere the blessings just follow you. That's why they say that try to pray for blessings. Now let me ask you, Carrot, whenever you sit in your bedroom and you start praying, do you see God physically blessing you or giving you what you're asking for physically? Or you sit and wait for it? So the same applies to blessings. Let me teach you the things of blessings. Carrot, my small devil. Carrot. How many times have I called you Carrot? Sincerely speaking, my dear. Huh? Come back to your normal senses. I'm telling you, we shall ginger you. For us, we are here. My sister, my sister Brenda, I know you're watching. You call it, you do what? You give them bomba to bomba. So today, there is how you call it bamba to bamba, but it's bomba to bomba, my dear sister Brenda. I know you're there watching me. So I was saying, we have to get to know how these things move. Otherwise, If you don't change, change will change you. And I told you, for us, we are professors. We shall be teaching you. We shall be teaching you whatever you go wrong, because we accepted to be your mentors. Because if I tell you, you can't see, according to how I see you, hmm? According to your age, and right now you are still a negative vibe. People have been on you, on and off. People have been, attacking you day and night, telling you the truth, telling you to change in the good way, and you can't. For us, let us try to put you in your position. Let's see with the young generation, if we come out. Carrot, you try to change. You've been familiarizing a lot of people. You've been tampering with things that don't even concern you. You went even far and talked about things that are... I even get surprised. She even got a saying with her fellow useless negative vibers. They have now a stupid saying, but I know you will change it, because I know if you don't change, change will change you. That's why we are here, to get your trash that you send. We put it in our what? In our trash cans, because sometimes it's not good. Guys, to tell you, to leave alone the blessings I've been talking about. Guys, you still remember this lady? It was Gitiriba's sister, who died some 4 months back. Yeah, it was 4 months back. I remember that. And this lady, it was in Nyabohanzi. This is Nyabohanzi that we are speaking about, Nyabohanzi village. Yeah, where my commando comes from. My Dee and my travel commando, I am Mara, lives with my princess, as you know, with Mama Rocio. I salute you. Yes, team positive vibes, team I am commando. Our travel commando promised us. You remember the premiere that he had is about to go, so we welcome that. So I was talking about the Gitliba's sister that passed on 4 months back. So this lady, we all know that she was having tuberculosis. The things dealing with the lungs issues, you know it very well. And I was so surprised to see Qarol still coming out saying that they just forged that lady's death. And after 4 months, the husband, and remember, I remember this Gitiriba's sister, not auntie, sorry, it was Gitiriba's sister. No, it wasn't Gitiriba's sister. Hold on. Yeah, it was Gitiriba's sister. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I've checked in my receipts. I also have my receipts here. Yeah, I've tried to check in my receipts. Yeah, it was Gitiriba's sister who passed on 4 months ago. And then, after those 4 months, now the husband just died. When the husband died, I told you of tuberculosis. The sister died of tuberculosis, and everyone knew, because she was checked, and that was the post-mortem thing that came out and showed all that, you know. So where is this story coming up? Guys, I'm trying to come up with this issue of Qarol saying that why did these guys perform such things at the Congrats Mommy's home? Where did Dee Marwa and Ayamara go to attend, and Rocio as well, and Castor wasn't there? And she was like, by the way, to go back to that point of Castor, do you know what Qarol said? That no, by the way, Castor was just paid to, she's a content creator, she was paid to act as a girlfriend to who? To Baby Junior. Guys, I always ask my small devil Qarol, who made you a judge? Are you always in people's relationship? Why don't you try to fight to fight for your marriage than, you know, fighting for people's marriage who are still upcoming, who are still in the dating period? Because for you, you're already old, you're already mature. Qarol, why don't you settle in your marriage and start fighting for your own marriage? Than bothering on other people's marriages. Remember, these people are just dating. They're still young. But for you, you're already old. And everyone know that is not your first marriage. I don't want to enter into people's what? Family affairs. But you force us to enter into. Me, I will not tell you that what do you want from marriage, what do you want from... Because I know you're looking for content. Because they're the ones that put food on your table. Because you were asking. Now these people who are telling me, why don't I leave Mara alone and I go and do other things? These are the things that I do better. For me, I will not tell you that. Because I know you're also earning a living. in your negative reaction. But when you're doing your negative reactions, I know, never try again, and don't try to put it on the higher what level. Don't overdo it. That's why I was telling. These things, sometimes they are going to change. And you may need help from one of these people that you have tarnished, that you have turned to be bad, you have turned to be witches, you have turned to be killers, you have turned to be everything bad on this earth. And what if one day you need a help from these people that you've mentioned all the bad things on them? These people the people who are helpful, and you turn them not to be helpful, and you've been seeing him doing all the necessary things to see that the village is moving on. He has built houses where necessary for those ones who are needy. He has taken needy children to school. And that is Mara. But if at all you can't see that, I really pity you. Qarol, how many times have I called you? Remember, God is seeing you. God is seeing your wickedness. God is seeing your hatred. God is seeing your jealousness. And you are not going to end up with anything in this world if at all you don't change, I'm telling you. Because don't you think that God is not watching you? God is not seeing what you're really up to. So guys, I was talking about Gituliba's sister who passed on. And now the husband has just passed on of recent. Because I was bringing the conversation so that you can know why the reason why Qarol came up with such story to talk about the last 90s party that took place at Congrats Mom and Congrats Daddy's home. And the family members had to go there when they were giving blessings. So I was telling you. So when this guy died, do you know what Qarol said? Remember, Qarol is a person who wants to bring evidence. And is a person who wants to show receipts. But I was waiting for these guys that told him about the things I'm about to tell you. Do you know what Qarol said? Now I'm seeing how Gitliba's relatives are dying. First, she lost the uncle. And then the sister is the one who counts the people who are dying in Gitliba's family. You are getting the point, Qarol. If I told Qarol you're not wicked and you're not jealous, don't tell me that you are an angel who goes on everyone's family to know the people who have died and the reason why they have died. Don't tell me that you look into people's what? Blood and everything, all people's houses, all people's hearts, and see what has caused their deaths. Their death, I mean. Don't tell me that you know whatever disease that kills everyone, and don't tell me that you know what has to kill someone. People shouldn't come out and tell you that this one has died of this because they are from Nyabohanzi village. Do you know what Qarol said, guys? Qarol went said, Gitliba, you see? Guys, I told you that there are some boys who went to the chief. You hear my points? Because for me, I told you, I quote the words of the speaker. I don't tell lies. If you think I'm lying, go to Qarol's video that she made a day back. It is now 1 day past from her video that she made. That one day that the two boys went to the chief, and these people told us, oh, Roxanne Campbell, hello Campbell, hello everyone. Thank you guys for coming in, for supporting me. Hello everyone there. Thank you, Campbell. Yeah, guys, I was telling you about this issue of Gitliba that Qarol mentioned. That one day, to tell you that Gitliba has also entered into Qarol things of Marwa. Some boys went to the chief of the village and they reported that Marwa is the leader of the Qarol, and however person who enters into Mara's YouTube channel or follows Mara and does YouTube is also a Qarol. A Qarol like you, my dear sister Qarol. Guys, you hear what she was saying? You can go there and check the video, because for us, we told you, we always bring to you the best, and we always censor what we are going to speak. We always bring the truth on the table to shame the devil. These negative vibes, I swear they are too much. And Qarol went ahead and said, are you seeing what I told you? And then he came to this husband, to the sister of who? Gitliba, who died, and said, are you seeing Gitliba is now losing people in the line? They are following this one is following this one is following this one. It's because now they entered into Mara's Qarol. Mara is their leader. Okay, guys, now just know, whoever follows Mara and me too, because I'm a follower. Me, I love Mara, and you never stop me, even if you say did this. But before, you don't have the receipts to bring out. But let me tell you, Qarol, what if one day they take you? in the prison and they ask you about the things that you always accuse people and you don't have receipts, will you be able to answer them? Hmm? Have you ever seen Marwa sacrificing people in Nyabohanzi village? You mean in Nyabohanzi people don't die? Yeah? Let me say, now Nyabohanzi has become a heaven of itself, whereby it's how is it called in the Bible? This place that these people were going in the Canaan land is, am I clear, guys? You can tell me, was it Canaan? Whereby they had to go in the promised land, whereby there was no dying, no suffering, no falling sick, no nothing apart from enjoying. Eh? Don't tell me that if Nebuchadnezzar is dead, people are not supposed to die, people are not supposed to fall sick, guys. Hmm? Did you hear what she said? Those things started from the God. If you've been on listening to my story, that's where we are now. We are onto that. I want for you to get all the story, the reason why I've brought in this party, and to show you how wicked the Qarol is. Qarol thinks that people don't have their customs and norms. That however things you do in your family, let me even say that even if I come and kneel, they will say, hey, that one is now doing some witchcrafty things. How dare you kneel? Eh? It seems people should not now practice their cultures. Qarol, you're an African. Stop pretending as if you don't know these things. I know. Stop acting like a young kid, because you've been showing us on your videos that you know everything that concerns you know what, the culture of Kenyans, and you've been coming out to try to tell people about that. And do you know what he said? Now, did you see when the brother-in-law died? People just rejoiced at night. People drank the whole night. People didn't even bother. Because, guys, okay, for those of you who watched that burial, people fought, but people have family issues. Let me ask you guys, if people get some misunderstandings in their family that they have lost someone, is there any problem? Does that mean that you're practicing witchcraft? Does that mean that you have sacrificed someone? Because I know Qarol was onto that. Because why did she bring in Gitliba's brother-in-law who died and the sister who died 4 months ago, and they brought in the other fairy of theirs, you know, that fairy again too. You're already a failure. Our commando pinned you out. You no longer have content. Now these people are using it to be a negative vibe. You better come back home. Gintu. You better come back home, because these guys are going to make you fall into shit, into something that you will not even love in this world. Remember when we were still with our commando, our travel commando? You were moving on so well. Everything was moving on so smoothly. Now, Gintu, you no longer even have what to put on your channel. They are now using it to be their chief mourner on the negative side, to go and collect for them information that they can show or try to ashame. But whom are they ashaming? We also have our receipts. We know that they're just using. How much do they pay you into to come and bring in your false information? You buy people to come and try, and you try to interview them, and they give false information. After that, you said the things that are now happening in Nyabohanzi. Fine, guys, let me ask you a question. For us here in Africa, we have these people that the grave diggers. If it's not how is it called? If it's not funeral service, there is a group of people that are there to bury. It's called funeral service. Here in Uganda, we have that. I think even in some countries. So people, if you don't have that money for hiring those funeral service, take care of that deceased that is going to be buried. What I know, well, where they are going to bury that deceased person, people go in the village and get the village members to dig the graveyard, not the graveyard, the grave that where they are going to bury that person who has died, right? But I was so surprised to see again to also posting these guys who are digging the grave. For me, what I know, I've not said that in every community, but in the most areas that have been, because I've buried a lot of people, and I've ever gone where they are digging this grave from. But in most cases, you find these people who dig these graves, they take some alcohol somewhere, somehow. And I don't, by the way, let me tell you, let me first just do this thing. I was so surprised the Qarol bringing in these drunkards into her video. Because Qarol via drinking, my dear, via drinking, she's more. That's why she brought in these drunkards. Because guys, How can you interview a drunkard person and you tell us that this drunkard will give us the exact what information that you're looking for? Apart from bringing in drunkardness words and making you laugh, false things and everything that you can say. There are some accusations that they made that I will not even tell you, but if you want to know more, just go on Karoti's video. It's a one. It's a not even. It's a premiere. It was a premiere, guys. Yeah, it was a premiere that she made, and it was I think a continuation because there is one that I had watched and did not get finished. So it was a continuation of the one that she had made, and it stopped in the middle. So this one is a 1 day back video, that a premiere that she made. Yeah, it was even a premiere when she came out to speak about the party that took place at Congrats Mom. So guys, I was still talking about those people who dig graves. These people, they always take alcohol, and not everywhere, because they are digging a very what? A very huge thing, and sometimes the grave yard might be harder, like when it doesn't rain regularly. Sometimes they find that place very hard, and you know what it means to dig a hole or a grave. It's not an easy task. But do you know what made me laugh? Carrot still with his Gintu, and the Gintu was done who was taking the information to them. How can you go to the graveyard and start capturing people, how they are digging the grave and how drunk are they? Carrot, if I told you are normal, if I told you you're not possessed as you call others to practice witchcraft, for me the way how I see it's you who is a witch one. Hello, Pastor Lois. Lois, connect to you. G, thank you, my dear, for coming in. You know, because you cannot just accuse someone. Hmm? Such a big accusation that he practices carrot. Is the chief carrot there? Is the leader? Hmm? Guys, I'm so surprised to see this woman reacting in that weird way. Sometimes we need to be fair. Negative vibers, whenever you're bringing any information, first sense what you censor, what you're bringing to the table, what you're going to feed us. Because one day you're going to chew your word. I told you, for us, we are going to come and ginger you. We are going to give you receipts and we shall give you a permit. Because you can't wake up one day and bring a Gintu. That Gintu is the one who has collected that information. Gintu is the one who has brought in that info about the things that took place at the burial place of Gitiliba's brother-in-law who passed on. I told you guys, stop rejoicing. Whenever someone has a problem, who has gotten a problem, stop rejoicing. Stop playing into the things when people are into problems. Let us speak or let us come out and mention everything. But things that concerns problems via sickness, via losing your loved ones, at least let those people mourn their loved one. The new always comes in and tarnish others to be bad, yet they are not bad at any zero moment. Carrot, how many times have I called you? If you don't change, I'm warning you. First, we are here to watch you. We shall be watching you. When everything's have turned against you. That's why I enjoy and I love my positive vibers. They are always so supportive and they are always so good. They always understand. Even if you turn someone to be bad, when for us we are seeing that person is good, we told you shall come and try to defend them because there are no receipts. For you just to use your heads. You just assume life. But why should you assume on your when you're tarnishing someone to be bad? And what is it for all that? Content? Looking for content? By insulting someone and you think that you're gathering content? According to your age, Carrot? Carrot, I pity you. That's why I always thank my beautiful viewers. Guys, before we leave, we have a beautiful jelly here. It's called Tash. Petroleum jelly. I told you, because since we are team positive vibers and we always support each other, we told you we're not going to cease fire. We have to shame these negative vibers. come what may, no ceasing fire. We have to move ahead. Hey, because we are always commandos. Once a commando is always a commando. So this is Tash petroleum jelly, guys. Whoever wants to have it, it's made of papaya, mangoes, carrots. They're just natural fruits that are made of. So guys, when you want to support this wonderful company, or when you want to buy this beautiful jelly, just go to Tash, Connect UG or Mama Rapo Africa. Just go, you get all the details and how they can bring it to you. So we also have here Tash herbal jelly. This is herbal. Also, this is Tash herbal jelly. It's made of our herbs here, and it's so good. It smells good on the skin. Those kids that have nappy rash, name it, even we big people, we can use it on our skins so that they look more beautiful and more better and more smooth. So guys, come support Tash Cosmetics Empire Limited. Your beauty matters first. That's their slogan, or that is their saying, that our beauty matters first. I think you can see our skins. So guys, in case you want to support Tash, just go to Tash Connect UG or to Mama Rapo Africa. Yeah, I've been also showing it there. I've not moved with it. And oil, we have Tash body oil. It's also good. You can mix it in your jelly, in your cream, whatever you use. So guys, thank you for always being there on my channel. I always appreciate you so big. You don't know what you're adding on me, guys, but I know you know. For those of you know who you know. And yes, one love. Tash is greeting. Seveli is saying hello to you, Tash. Guys, you can continue saying hello to each other. But I really thank you so very much for being part of my video. Yes, Brenda, I can see you there. Tash, Brenda is saying hello to you. So guys, I really appreciate you so big, and I'm really humbled. Team Positive Vibers, you don't know. And team Positive Vloggers. I know my vloggers are there because I do both. I always vlog and I always do reaction videos. You can go there and check my YouTube channel, Maria Can Connect UG. Guys, go out and check everyone's video out there. However, has been participating, go and check out their YouTube channels, guys. Go and support them, because for us, we don't cease fire. We are there for each other. We always support each other in every way. Guys, I always tell you, I don't want to leave, but I got nothing to do for you. I told you I'm also learning German. Choose. I love you. Be blessed. Mwah. As my sister saying, shalom, be blessed. Tulina okulwana ng'entalo. Qarol.